Good morning and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here this morning with Fred and Max, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Max's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the corrections and motivations that we give him while we're working with him, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he's going to keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is a tug and let go on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Max has been fitted with one of our own personal training collars, as we have found that to be what he responds to best, and it's more user-friendly than the head lead. As you can see, Max is seated very nicely on Fred's left, which is where all our obedience training is done. The first exercise they're going to demonstrate is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash. Fred and Max are going to take off doing that now. The command is Max heel. We've also incorporated an automatic sit, as you see right there. Anytime Fred stops his feet, Max will sit. There's another automatic sit. And another sit. And the next exercise they're going to demonstrate is the stay command. The stay is a hand and voice command. Fred's going to use the open flat of his left palm about an inch or so from Max's muzzle and the one-word command to stay. He walks out to the end of the training leash. It's a great exercise to build that self-control in Max. You want to start at about a minute and build your way up to about 3 minutes. When Fred returns back to Max, he's going to walk all the way around him and right back into heel position on the left-hand side. And Max remains seated throughout. Excellent job. He's given some praise and they're off heeling again. We're going to demonstrate some more of the heel to sit and the stay for you. Fred gives him the stay again and walks out to the end of the training leash. And this time, instead of returning back to Max, he's going to demonstrate the recall or the come command. When Max comes in, you use his name in a nice voice, call him into you. He comes in, sits nicely right in front, and then he'll perform the finish, which is another exercise. He heeled around the back of Fred and right back to left-hand side heel position. I'm going to demonstrate that one more time. You leave him in the sit stay, you call him in nicely, he comes in, sits right in front of you. And then we'll have the exercise called the finish, where he heels around the back and right back to your left-hand side. He sits nicely. Excellent job. And they're off heeling again. It's a great time to remind you want to practice all of your commands to keep them fresh in Max's mind about 15 to 20 minutes a day. You can practice inside and outside your home and incorporate them into your daily routine. We're going to demonstrate our down commands. The first is down from a heel position. Fred's going to use the open flat of his left palm straight down towards the ground and the one-word firm command to down. He gives him a stay and out to the end of the training leash. It's another great exercise to build that self-control. You want to start at about 3 minutes on this one and work your way up to about 5. When Fred returns back to Max, he's going to walk all the way around him as he did on the sit stay and right back into heel position on the left-hand side. Max remains down throughout, and they're going to take off heeling again, and we'll demonstrate that down for you one more time. Gives him the down again, and the stay, and that's the end of the training leash. And this time he'll demonstrate that recall or the come command, right out of the down. Call him into you, comes in nicely, sits right in front, and then he'll perform the finish again. He's going to heel around the back, and right back to that left-hand side heel position. Good job. And they're going to get lined up for our final command, which will be down from a distance. Max is doing great, but I should remind you, if he does not respond to a command for any reason, the first word out of your mouth should be no, followed by a correction, and then you repeat the command. This will be down from a distance. You're going to leave him in a sit-stay and walk out to the end of the training leash. This is the only time you're going to use your right hand to give the command, and Fred will drop him into a down from the end of the training leash. He started to come in, and Fred used no in a correction, and he corrected himself right into the down. I'll show it to you one more time.
Stay.
Leave him in the sit-stay, out to the end of the training leash. Use your right hand and give him a down. And then returns back to him, walking all the way around, and right back to left-hand side heel position. Alright, we've demonstrated for you the obedience commands that Max has learned here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Max, and thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.